And we are at the thing. And what and Ben, what match is this?
Ooh, this is the open final
between Shred and Outsiders. You were talking a little bit earlier about Outsiders, I think off the mic, just you and I chatting here in the box, but Outsiders, no stranger to the finals at the thing. This is the 5th annual The Thing. And
they are 3 for 4?
They are 3 for 4, this being their 4th appearance. So they're trying to go 4 for 4 finals appearances, gold medals at the thing.
Meanwhile, we are underway. Brilliant speed. No surprise. Garrick sends it between targets.
I mean, that's just, these players are going to be throwing hard, throwing accurate, dodging well.
I'd be very unsurprised to see a lot of chaos ensue.
I mean, these teams want to take high percentage shots. Those high percentage shots are going to be in that chaos. And it's going to be when they can take those counters, catch somebody unawares.
And we have our first elimination. It is Cruz.
Shota Barbeau with a beautiful shot into the knees.
5, 4, 3.
And I'd be as well, the amount of times that we're going to just see individual action, I think will be the majority of it. 2 balls on a player will be in strategic moments.
Yes. Oh, Cody Trujillo.
Trujillo out.
Hashimoto with just a little bit of a tilt of the head to get out of the way of that throw from Jivinko.
And what's more is you can see the controlled action on Outsiders.
There's that double you were talking about in a strategic moment. Up players, and they've got 4 balls. Barbeau's going to get the cross counter. Cleveland is going to get the counter on Barbeau. But, I mean, it puts Outsiders in a 4v2, Ben.
Big time. And if you know the play style of Shred, they are all vibes. So this is a great start for Outsiders to set the tone. Wheeler, very strategic player at captaining his team.
Is Wheeler wearing a cut T-shirt? That's not the standard tank.
I know that is, and it's hand cut with a not very sharp scissors. It looks like.
I love it. I love vibes on Shred immaculate.
Purely for intimidation purposes. He also has a full head of hair, but you wouldn't know it.
Absolutely. Oh, it's going to be Joe Martinez throwing the 5th ball on the side of Outsiders. Strategic extra ball is going to be what takes out Chris Wheeler. And it's going to be Hashimoto and Cleveland, a little bit of a showdown at the center line.
Hashimoto knowing how to draw attention.
5,
quick with his hips.
4. Outsider.
Notice Martinez squaring up.
5,
You see a full send.
4.
Oh, Cleveland. He's going to get one with a pre-counter. He makes it a 1v3.
5.
But Ben, you're thinking full send all 3 of the balls?
And they send a couple, and it does it.
Yep, you called it. It was a lead from the center and then a lag from both of the corners on the side of Outsiders.
And you cast that net, right? Like otherwise, even if they do miss, they wouldn't be they'd probably still be, that swagger. You come at me. It's 1v3. Like you can even risk the pop up.
Oh, absolutely. And they had 1 ball in the back in the hands of one of their ball retrievers. I'm sure that ball would have found its way into the hand of one of the Outsiders before Cleveland could really take advantage of it.
I'm watching Mr. Hoop and Xander Simos. We need to do some cleanup on court. Or we're confirming.
It is Benji Millward safe. Benji called himself out, saying that he believed that he got clipped by a ball on the shirt. Refs are saying, nope, you're clean, as well as Shred saying, no, we didn't hit you, Benji. Please step back on. We want to play you some more.
5.
Now Shred ready and deliver one. All the squeaking is just the footwork of both sides.
I mean, the amount of ground that Hashimoto covers out of that right corner. He charges forward to check his opponent corner, and then he runs towards the center of the court to apply pressure on the rest of Shred. Just absolutely beautiful presence from the right corner of Outsiders.
Who got taken out just now?
That is Benji Millward. He's a long way from home. He is a UK native. He's from England, but big baller in foam, and as they like to say, it's just English Logan.
Yeah, no doubt about it, actually.
5,
And
4.
it's not too often that a Benjamin would write themselves as a Benji, so that makes sense, the British background there.
I think his name is just Benji.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's just like you wouldn't often see, especially BNJ. Hey! Uh-oh, so the vibes meter here.
Oh, Cody.
If you're bringing Giovinco back on as well.
Cody Trujillo with an absolutely insane catch while mid-air of a jump, and it brings back number 17, Jeff Giovinco. You're talking about vibes, Ben. I'm feeling them.
And the real Logan on the right wing here for outsider.
But that's just the American Logan. It's not,
Yeah,
not,
exactly.
not whether one's real.
It's like The Office. We got the UK and the US version.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Martinez exposed but stays alive.
Beautiful
Giovinco holds it. Those quads were on display.
Oh, gorgeous and beautiful.
Back and forth.
It's going to be a block into the ground
Pulls it
for
in.
Cruz. And Shred wants to get on the board here in game 2 of the finals of the thing.
Good jumps. Logan Garrick, who I don't think the thing, he was not an adult. I think he was late teens.
I mean, you want to talk about people that get into the sport early. Both Hashimoto and Logan both starting when they're younger. Obviously, Hashimoto older now, but he started when he was about 15. And you are correct that Logan Gehrig started, I do believe, around the age of 16 or 17.
5.
But it's amazing to see what the young man can do, and I'm excited to see what his future holds in the sport, especially given that he's already well decorated. Oh, Dylan Cruz is going to get hit on that exchange. It's going to be a 4v3 in favor of Shred. Shred with 4 balls. Let's see what the Vibe boys can do.
Oh, preemptive strike is so solid.
It's 1 preemptive. It's 2. Shota Barbeau charges up on the far side as well.
That's the nastiness factor that you can have from outsiders. Oh, did you see the sweep into Barbeau? Point on the board. Brilliant throw by Wheeler, but the absolute athleticism of Barbeau as it sweeps into his body.
That was a curved
called the ball to him.
Yeah, he was like, come to me.
Yeah,
He is the
summoned it.
ball whisperer,
Yeah.
Shota Barbeau. And then, I mean, pop off there, right? Charges down Cleveland on the response and gets the hit, closes that out, and takes Outsiders up 2-0 over Shred.
A particular move that outsiders are so good at is the transition offense defense up. Trujillo, just what a lift.
5, 4, 3.
Woo! Fires a screamer back at Barbeau. It is going to be 3 balls on the side of Outsiders and their burden to throw.
4.
I am so curious if we're missing a single player from the main roster on USA Men Foam from 2024. I think the top starting 6 are on court right now.
For 2024,
Yeah.
you are missing 1. There is 1 player that is not on the court right now.
All right, Chad,
and
get it in.
I want to. Oh, I know who it is.
Yeah.
It is Isidro Perez.
Oh, yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Isidro Perez. He was
My favorite lefty.
Retired now, lefty, absolute menace, chicken wing catches all of 2024. Dude is a beast. But that is going to be a ankle shot from Gehrig on to Simos. Ooh. Giovinco tries to catch Gehrig up in the air. Gehrig looking for the catch, but there's no connection. Outsiders up 4-3 over Shred. It's going to be Martinez out of the center. Moore is going to get underneath it.
I may be paying attention to Giovinco. He hasn't had his shining moment yet. He was on fire last match.
5, 4.
Oh, and Millward is going to get a hit on Cruz after Moore gets the hit onto Gehrig.
Trade you take if you're the outsiders.
It's 3-2 now.
5.
Curious to see if number 17. Oh my goodness! Millward. Absolutely destroying the shins of Moore with that throw.
Good throw. It's Lynn's first throw that got it.
Man, number 4.
Through the 5-hole.
And that is going to be 3.
Timeout?
Oh, yeah, Shred's taking a timeout. Like you said, they ride the vibes. They ride the energy of the game. So in a situation like this where Outsiders has gotten up 3-0 over the boys in black, they got to take an opportunity to sit, to talk, to collect themselves, refocus for the next point of the match. The next one's going to be critical. Typically, if a team can get up about 4-0, you're fine going 1 for 1 for 1 for 1 because you're going to hold that 4-point lead. Shred right here needs to start bringing the momentum back in their favor, and I think that's what Sean Wheeler's doing right now. He's getting the boys focused. He's getting them locked in.
And both of these men are happy to win quick. That's what's so scary. If they're going, it's point. And you can look over and it just feel absolutely deflated. So this timeout is just to kind of hold your energy. Mental performance, so important at high level. See if there's any key roster movements. What's so fun about Shred is just how much they kind of are mobile. They have regions that they play, but not necessarily fixed positions.
It's like football zone coverage.
Exactly, yeah. We got the man versus zone.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, I think that just speaks to the versatility of the Shred players. They really can kind of fit in or slot in wherever they need to be. And maybe Shred can kind of utilize that, right? Like, Outsiders has a pretty fixed lineup. They know where they like their guys. They like Hashimoto and Barbeau in the corners. They like Wynn in the middle. Wynn is going to absolutely blast Trujillo right at the center line. But if you feel on the side of Shred, maybe you've got a better matchup player to player. Oh, Simos with a beautiful block on Gurig. If you feel like you can do better with a particular matchup, maybe shuffle around a little bit, switch the lineup. I mean, Moore's now moved over here to the left side. So they are making adjustments. We'll see if they pay off.
Oh, hard fastball right through the blocker. Giovinco yet to get unlocked, like we were saying. Now Simos holding up the left.
5, 4.
But I mean, Outsiders has to be happy. That is 2 hits unanswered. About 10.5 minutes left in the first half of the open final.
What I find incredible is I think it's like maybe half of the tournaments where they haven't had, like the Outsiders, an amazing regular season or regulation and or round robin, and then they just absolutely turn it up when it's playoff time.
No, I mean, they're round robin. I think they seeded, 8th or 9th?
Yeah, and it happened last year where it's, what's wrong? And they're like, no, we just riding the wave.
I think that's like a big testament to a lot of the teams here with the thing. They are all, that is a beautiful catch by Martinez. I do believe Martinez got hit, it bounced off, hit the back of Gurig, and then Martinez reeled it back in, and that'll be a catch against Cleveland. Beautiful work by Quad God to pull that ball in.
That's confirmed. Ooh, and that ball doesn't make it to the retriever. Or does the game end before then?
No,
great 2-ball block.
I don't know if I'm more impressed with the dodge or more impressed with that hit from the right corner. Gurig on to Cruz. Cruz fully horizontal, fully airborne, fully behind those balls, but Gurig with a left-handed throw and a little bit of movement is able to get around him. Man, Outsiders going up 4-0 over Shred. But no, I mean, right, you can have round robin, you can have a rough round robin. But as long as you make the necessary adjustments coming into bracket, it's all good. And these teams, every single one of these teams is either a Final Four finisher or a team that gave these teams a run for their money at their respective nationals. Oh, that's going to be a hit on Simos. Outsiders now just finding hits on a set offensive line with solos.
The floor of competition here is so high. That part of the game is
showed up our bow.
Wow. Spinorama, he's just vibing.
I mean, you want to talk about vibes.
Oh, my goodness.
I think it's showtime.
Eyes on him. Whew, the whip. Funny that you should say, I thought that was Garrick.
Yeah, it's like Gurig out of the middle. It's like, no, Gurig's in the outbox right now. That's Millward.
Thank goodness he shaves the side of his head there. That's just like the slightest difference. Barbeau blocking it.
Cleveland will get Hashimoto, but Barbeau will find just the few hairs on the back of Cody Trujillo on the fabric threads of his jersey. Cleveland
got a nasty one of his own.
That shot was gross. Curved low and fast, caught the toes of Barbeau.
Good preemptive throw.
Millward with a gorgeous block.
Play call. Martinez team hand. The footwork of Cleveland.
I think we're about to see a little bit more of it.
We see a hail. I think both targeted the exact same spot, but at different movements.
Yeah, both. That was
Shoulder.
3, Ben.
That was incredible. They know when to unleash and just be like, we're ending this now.
Oh, no, absolutely. Especially somebody like Cleveland who's made a name for himself on footwork, on evasion, and on his catching ability. Often known as the man with the hands in the USA circles. I mean, there was a play earlier, 5-foot point-blank catch. Oh, Kim Wynn gonna get the hit on a Chris Wheeler.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, not activated ball.
Oh, ball was not activated.
Big rip. Still alive. Oh, hard throw. And if he'd gotten that would have just been a soul crusher.
But I think this is what Shred needs right now. They don't have any points on the board. It's 5-0 in favor of Outsiders. We've got 6 minutes left in the half. This is what Shred needs, just sending rockets through the chests of the Outsider players. I mean, Kim Wynn, known as one of the best catchers in the world. And Simos just put it through.
What a run.
Cruise.
In a row. But we still got Barbeau and Hashimoto. Maybe the top 2 in the world.
Yeah, 2 best dodgeball players in existence right now.
Name your 1, name your 2. 1A, 1B.
5.
And they get the point.
It's just Shred with absolutely suffocating pressure from the corners. And Ben, they've got their first point.
So important, and you could tell, like you said, the type of throw was just like, beat me with a catch. I am going to just slam this on you.
And I mean, that's it's kind of what you got to do at these high levels. I mean, a lot of these players absolutely elite catchers, but also elite throwers. And this is that moment where you're just going to prove that you are the man.
Number.
I mean, it's just that it's a crisp opening rush. Kim Wynn, and Wynn knows who his target is. Oh, Trujillo, though, is going to find quad god number 7, Martinez himself.
You said it earlier, but Hashimoto was up in the attack zone within milliseconds of an attack throw. Barbeau himself, quick slide pressure.
Oh, Cody Trujillo, who's going to take a finger out. Love to see the honesty.
Trujillo wearing the number 45, says Simos, but that is not the real
Barbeau!
And an attempt. Good hands by Hashimoto. Not greedy.
Disciplined, patient.
And communicating on defense. The throw does not connect. How did those legs get out of the way?
What? Absolutely amazing. Right now, I'm really vibing with Millward's shoe choice. I'm loving the like fresh mint green and the cotton candy pink, almost in the kind of like Peeps Easter candy pastels. Absolutely loving the footwear.
Oh, firing hard, and again, Shred. Their hit meter just
It's
like,
climbing.
okay, you're awakening the beast. Good hard throws, better blocking.
Cruz with a beautiful block and a beautiful dodge. It's going to get 4 balls on the side of Shred. Outsiders knowing that Cruz is an elite defensive player, and you're going to have to put 2 on him if you want to get him out.
Speaking of 2 on, pop.
Simos with a 1-2 punch to take out Barbeau and Wynn.
And he's exposed. Gets nice and low.
Oh, Millward is hungry. Ready to prove himself here at the thing. But let's see what Cruz and Cleveland can do. The number 13 and 14.
Oh, man. His in-transition throw, how he cultivates power and movement, is just brilliant.
5, 4.
Whips it a bit low. Up, Cleveland. Master of footwork, except in that moment.
Sometimes the feet get into arguments, you know?
Just like we can trip up our tongues. So do you think Cruz makes the team have the jersey match his chain, or is it the other way around?
Oh, I think it's the other way around. I think Cruz picks out what he wants the jersey to be, and then finds a fit to match.
Yeah,
well, I mean, last year at the
oh, good throw! Oh wow!
Cruz, number 13, Dylan Cruz. is going to get the second point for Shred. That hit meter is ticking, Ben. That hit meter is ticking. But no, I mean, last year, Toronto Midseason Clash, Shred dropped, I think, one of the best dodgeball jerseys. I will say, one of the most controversial dodgeball jerseys, because there are some people that absolutely loved it, and there were some people that did not enjoy it. Personally, I was one of the
polarizing.
lovers. It was polarizing.
Yes.
Polarizing, yeah. But it had like full collar, kind of had like traditional rugby vibes, kind of jersey. But they looked so clean, in my opinion. And I really enjoyed him. And he had a bandana and fit to match those. So I think it's jersey first, fit second.
Respect.
I mean, speaking of outfits and jerseys, the most recent Outsiders selection.
Whew.
Beautiful. Crashing waves across the shoulders.
And I can't imagine that being polarizing. That is just universally beautiful.
No, that's beautiful. What I am curious about is most of the guys on Shred have a Saga Sportswear jersey, but Jeff Giovinco's number 17 is an API jersey that has on the front, along with the Shred logo, has an Outsiders logo and a Saiyan Elite logo.
Yeah, they were a combo team at API. Giovinco, my thought was, he just looks so damn good in that jersey. He was like, guys, I'm not ready to take it off yet. This is the latest look as they head to the attack zone.
All right, 4 balls on the side of Shred.
Is there a tag hanging?
Oh!
Okay, the success of Shred to me is like, how well does Xander do? Not to the exclusion of everyone else, but he is just so indicative of the vibes of the team and how they're doing. In and out, Hashimoto sliding like a figure skater. He's just so smooth.
Well, it was like not only was the slide smooth, but his getup, he was just kind of
my goodness.
He like levitated back to stand.
Like a superhero. Quiet in the action. Eyes on Outsiders. Grips and rips. Send it back.
Oh, and there's the hits.
Here's out.
That is going to be Trujillo. Taken out on the side of Shred, but Shred now with 3 and 4 balls.
Targeted is Cruz. They're taken out. Is it a trade? It is not.
No, it's not. That's just a beautiful double from the corners of Outsiders. It'll be Hashimoto almost all the way at the center line.
Just targeted and taken out.
Cleveland will get the hit, but I mean, he still put in the work. All of the focus had to be on him. The rest of his team was safe and secure with him with that 1 ball up at the line, which means that they can have this 3-ball play afterwards.
Cleveland alone again. 1v many.
Cleveland, though, he's had some really, really good placement in this match so far. He's just got to be able to make the connections over and over. He's going to walk out.
Oh, okay. You don't see that too often until the very end of a match.
I think he's wanting to. Oh, it's no block.
Okay.
No blocking is started.
No. Okay, but he still did a walk off.
He walked off before no block.
Yep.
He didn't want to
get one more set in.
He didn't want to go into the no block in a 1v4, I think, against Outsiders. Instead, he's like, let's have a full 6v6 no block. Outsiders is going to get that point there. They're going to go up 6-2 over Shred. But I think Cleveland's thinking, like, I mean, they're going to take the point off of me. There's no way that I'm not going to be able to dodge 3 or 4.
And because otherwise it's like, well, you're giving away a point, and who knows about the next one. But if you come back, you need a timeless point right now.
Oh! That was almost a pop-up from Trujillo to Simos.
Like we said,
not able to pull it in. That is very, very lucky for Outsiders.
Giovinco or Simos get unlocked here. Cruz has been holding his own on that right end. Moore up with him. Hey, good. Oh my God! Check this man's hand.
What? I mean, there's a reason we mentioned that he may be. No, he may not be. He is the best player in the world. One-handed pop-up from behind him to the front, reels it in. He's playing non-dominant right now.
Oh, and there's a brilliant
catch. One catch. That's going to bring back Trujillo. I mean, but you're right, a timeless point. There's 5 minutes here at the halftime that the no block gets played in that doesn't count against the total 40 minutes. That's going to be a double into win, which will get him out. That's going to be another 2. Millward hits a little bit of a wiggle in the air. Barbeau as well.
No block.
Absolute evasion from the side of Outsiders.
That'd be a good team name, Evasion.
Evasion, not invasion, but
No,
evasion.
Invasion.
Oh, Trujillo with a pre-counter is going to take out Gehrig, but it'll be Martinez back to Trujillo to take another body. Moore once again finds himself in a 1v situation. Luckily, it's not 1v6, it's just 1v3.
No block. Ooh, and a hail of bullets. So the gamble didn't pay off. Another point on the board for the Outsiders. Commanding lead.
It is a commanding lead. I mean, there's still 20 minutes left. We're talking about maybe 7, maybe 8 more games to still go. So Shred is not out of it yet, but they do need to switch the momentum back in their favor, get the vibes up and running. They've had a few pop-off plays and pop-off moments, more with some beautiful catches, fantastic hits by Cruz. It's just getting the rest of the boys up, rocking and rolling. On the side of Outsiders, though, they have just been playing some of the most clinical, clean, hardcore dodgeball I think I've seen all weekend, Ben. Oh. We're going down to a little halftime show. We've got courtside Mike with Michael White.
William.
Coach of Fortune and also B&W veteran. Michael, as the coach of Fortune, right? You've been watching players all day. This is a nail biter, right? Like 7-3 doesn't really explain the score. Both teams are in it. They're all giving everything. For both teams, right? What are you doing to bring home the championship here?
You've got to take away what your opponent likes to do. Outsiders loves to run those away counters, and Shred's been struggling to deal with that. The adjustment I think they need to make right now is to stop approaching that front line when they're down players so you can protect yourself and play off the back line. We saw glimpses of Shred at their best when they were running off that back line and doing the same thing to Outsiders. They need to get back to that, but you need to take the lead in order to do that. So it's a matter of discipline and then lean into your players. You got talent on both sides, right? Outsiders is getting some catches. Shred is capable of that. Put yourself in a position, play a little defense, push off the back line, create opportunities for your team to find success. If you can lean into that, I think you can come out ahead. But they got to climb now.
So right now, Outsiders, right? You want to put the nail in the coffin. You want to take home number 5 of the thing, right? Everyone here is a gold medalist at some point, right? What are you doing to put the nail in the coffin?
You got to be disciplined. You can't take those extra stray throws. We've seen a couple players take those bold moves, and it's a risk, right? You might come out ahead, but you can't gamble at this level of play. You got to lock in.
Okay. Any last words?
I'm pleasure to be here. Proud to put Coach Fortune through this run.
This is the 5th thing. Back to the booth with Carlock and Ben.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to kick off the second half of the Open Finals here at The Thing Invitational Dodgeball Tournament. I'm number 65, Carlock, joined by
Number 85, Ben Johnson. Are we going to see Tillman on court? Little second half here. Oh, he's ball retriever full time.
ball retriever. Well, no.
Trick me.
Tillman has seen a fair amount of play time this weekend. Lots
This
of
weekend.
opportunities.
I mean this.
In this finals. I think
They're going to be riding with these boys.
they're going to ride the opening 6 for Outsiders until I think they have a healthy lead, and then they'll probably switch in. They'll switch in Von Kelly, they'll switch in Bo Tillman, and they'll rotate in Jake Hebert as well. But I think they want to use their starting 6. Millward, absolutely agile as a cat. Oh, Hashimoto!
And that's not even the only impressive catch in the second here. So we're down to 3 Shred. If they were hoping to have a different vibe for round 2, that's a no.
Giovinco goes for a catch, but it's going to be a 1-2 from number 7 and number 17, Martinez, and Gehrig takes him off the court. It's a 2v5. Hashimoto and Barbeau looking for something. Barbeau presses hard. Oh, Dylan Cruz, number 13.
It's not over yet. Barbeau, big smile.
Reels that one in.
5.
Cross quarter, not connecting. Quick play call.
All right, it's going to be American Logan and UK Logan. Or is it UK
Oh, we have a
Millward?
line out.
Line out on Moore. All right, it's a 2v4. Outsiders in a nice position here early in the second
Speaking
half.
of, holy, are you kidding me? Millward has ballerina shoes. Somehow he stopped on the tips.
I want to see his toes. They've got some strength in them for him to dance on the line like that.
You thought you were impressed with his shoes before.
I was just impressed with the style. Now I'm impressed with the skill.
Substance.
Yeah.
And the Twins at the line with Hashimoto. Holy!
Hashimoto does not get the hit on Cleveland, though.
But himself does not get point blank. That was at a cruise cross. Like, he just somehow just matrixed out of that. They connect on Cruz.
Yep, Cruz is going to call. He is out. It's going to be, once again, Cleveland in a 1v situation. I mean, it feels like Outsiders, not only do they know what they want to do as a team, they know who they're taking out and the order they're taking them out in.
Yeah, sometimes, if someone's watching, it just feels quite random versus sometimes there's this kind of like the bully ball trying to get one player again and again, and then the lead for last. Hashimoto drawing attention yet again.
Cleveland's going to get one. He gets Gehrig off the court.
5. Outsiders.
Push back. The old rush down.
Oh, man. Hashi calls for everybody.
Hey, and the final ball. Martinez kind of looking at his teammates. Did we not do that properly?
It's going to be a catch and out.
Fresh player, though.
All 6 balls for Cody Trujillo, number 45. Hashimoto is going to press up hard and fast.
I would love to see a step counter on him compared to a standard player.
It's definitely at least 1.5 to 2 times as many steps. He's putting in all that work, covering all that ground, making sure to create space not just for himself, but also for his team.
Lots of movements on everyone's throws, but no connections.
Millward getting up and over it.
Line
violation!
It's a little bit shorter over there? That's like 2 lineouts. They are not used to the space over there. More earlier getting out.
All right. I mean, Outsiders got to be feeling good right now. They're up 8-2 over Shred. 16 minutes left on the clock. We're looking at about 6 more games in this match, given the average standard time for a men's or an open dodgeball game. So Shred, this is really the do or die moment. They've got to get this turned around.
Up and no team catch. Giovinco quickly eliminated.
And I think, we want to talk about somebody that Outsiders has really been targeting. Jeff Giovinco has not had an opportunity to really get his engine rolling. Simos is going to get it. It's going to deflect into Cruz, and there's going to be an absolutely insane catch by Gehrig.
The Gehrig grip. They are so bunched. It's like the temptation to throw at them has got to be so high. More.
Number 17, Logan Gehrig. With a sniper rifle for an arm, puts it into the shoulder of Moore.
I would also be curious, just like what percentage of time does Elijah, as a hail of bullets takes at Wheeler, where he spends top half of the court?
50%. 50% of the match, Hashimoto is going to be up in the top half of the court, either pressuring defensively or moving offensively with his team. He is, I think there's a situation, right? People get into the rhythm, the pattern of dodgeball. It's like, well, you throw, and then I throw.
Oh, yeah. I call it the British Army.
Right, yeah. Back
your turn,
and
my
forth.
turn.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think Hashimoto really understands that the only way that a ball is really valuable in hand is if you make that ball a true threat. And that's what he's doing when he's up in that sort of upper half of his side of the court, is he's making sure that that ball is putting in work the entire time that he's on the court with it. Shred here, though, with a nice start, is going to find 2 hits early on. They understand that this is the game to make something happen. Sorry, I was looking at an old score. It is actually 9-2 in favor of Outsiders. It really is do or die right now for the boys in black.
Shota Barbeau just pulling to the side, getting away from those 2 throws. Brilliantly thrown, though. Chaos ensuing.
And Outsiders benefiting.
The Shred wings just have not been able to take off.
Millward finds another one. Barbeau finds more. It's a
Bonus
little
spin.
ballerina. Oh, Simos is going to take out Win with a 60-footer.
Okay, Xander, time to put on a clinic.
Outsiders.
If you want your shred men to be competitive,
13 minutes, 15 seconds.
4.
time is not their friend. And the key will be likely a combination of hits and catch.
I mean, if he can get a pre-counter hit, read who the thrower is, make a catch, that'd be a huge swing in favor of Shred.
2.
What a block. And we said catch, but it was on the other team. Hashimoto used the ball,
Hashimoto.
doing his own commentary.
Absolutely. Had to take a pause there. Hopefully you heard that through the court mic. He is popping off, ready to go. With that move, the captain of Outsiders, the captain of Team USA, is going to take Outsiders up 10-2 over Shred.
So what I'll be curious about is last year Outsiders had like a championship jersey that they wore,
Yes.
and they didn't make finals.
Moore with a huge catch on Win.
So let's see if in 2027, if they just go with the humble, beautiful. Quiet in the action. Oh, there's like kind of behind the back play calling. Cruz eliminated.
Goodness, I mean, Cruz and Simos on that exchange. All right, so Shota Barbeau does get hit in that exchange, but then number 7, Joe Martinez, Quad God, is going to pull in a catch. That's the second one of the game. Oh, Logan Gehrig. Beautiful movement on that ball. Number 17, cross court into
5. Outsiders.
Jeff Giovinco.
The other amazing thing about the Outsiders, like they don't totally take, like with the score up, they're not letting letting down. Whoa!
Oh, Millward wanted to go for the trade on Cleveland. He raises his hand. He's like, my bad. Because that was last ball. Cleveland now with 6.
Up and team catch. Whoa! Oh! By the way, when sliding under to stay safe, not that it was needed, but
Oh, it
maybe
looks
for his own personal
fantastic.
sake, it was a good thing.
Somebody clipped that for number 4, Kim Wynn. Pulling that in to keep his teammate alive and to end the game, taking Outsiders up 11-2 over Shred. Outsiders really showing up here in this finals match. We were talking about, hey, are we going to see any subs? And we are. It's going to be Millward pulled off, and it's going to be Kelly put on.
Pretty soon you're going to get a chance to vote for your player of the match, impact player of the match.
Impact player of the match.
Well, I'll take first pick at Elijah Hashimoto.
I mean, I can't.
Can he be a couple of the choices?
Outsiders.
His one-hand grab in the first half. He's had a couple.
I mean, one-hand grabs, catches. Oh, Barbeau trying to put up a testament for himself, a one-handed catch, not on a rebound, but on a throw.
Flying off court.
5. Block.
Oh, it's going to be a hit by Cruz.
Who has himself been carrying his team on that right end.
Absolutely.
He's often been targeted. Mistake-free dodgeball.
I think I'm going to give the other player of the match for Outsiders. I'm going to toss it over to Benji Millward. He's had some absolutely amazing dodges, wonderful pressure out of the middle, and he's made some big hits and big plays for Outsiders.
And maybe he can be appealing to our international audience. Right?
Absolutely. Let's get more of those European boys playing foam dodgeball.
Big rip. Better dodge. Getting nice and low.
Absolutely. Now on the side of Shred, who do we want to say impact player of the match?
So for one, I'll go I'll go Cruz. This was heated. He's been steady Eddie on his side.
5.
Meanwhile,
Outsiders.
Cody, there hasn't been huge moments, but he's had little moments that have been outstanding. Often kind of unseen because we have like Simos, we have Giovinco, I might go Cleveland, who's been the final player a few times.
He has been left last in. He's definitely put in work to try and make things happen. I do think I'm going to give it to Cody Trujillo. Just because he is a member of the opening rush, somewhere that Shred has been able to find hits and get up in players in games. He's also been staying in pretty far. Hashimoto with another catch. But I think we're going to toss it over to, I think that's how you spell it. His name spelling is not the usual name spelling. Yeah, it's Cody with a K.
And meanwhile, let's watch this clinic here.
Hashimoto was in a 1v3. He makes the catch. Logan Gehrig is going to get hit out. Andrew Kim is now on the court for Shred.
Master Hashimoto did not have the use of his dominant arm, and yet still played brilliantly.
This year, he also does not have the use of his dominant arm.
I got it.
Another catch! And Barbeau is back in.
By the way, that's his second teammate after a catch, bringing on a player. So let's see how Barbeau holds it. Now 2v2.
Andrew Kim going to fire at Barbeau. Eli Hashimoto was playing with his dominant arm just a few months ago in Minneapolis, Minnesota. However, from what I've collected, it's been bothering him since that tournament. I don't think it's injured. I just think he's trying to rest it. But, if you've developed your left arm as much as he has, might as well take advantage of it and rest one arm between tournaments. It's like this arm gets my right turn. This tournament gets my right arm. This tournament gets my left arm. His efficacy, his efficiency, his skill as a player is not diminished, even though he is throwing with his non-dominant.
Not catching that one. It's the Barbeau show now. Oh, no it isn't. Time for more.
And Shred is going to get their third point. It's going to be 11-3 in favor of Outsiders. 6.5 minutes on the clock.
And just individual achievement-wise, that's got to be so fun to take down these two men.
Oh.
That individual point is going to feel sweet.
No, that feels good. And maybe turn the momentum around. They'll bring back a few more points. It is almost impossible to win several games.
That's not the best start to a comeback. Ineligible for a catch. There's no neutral zone.
No neutral zone. Andrew Kim kind of getting left out to roast there. Oh, Trujillo gonna get hit. Gehrig is gonna find Simos. Barbeau is gonna get hit by Cruz. Kelly's gonna get hit by, I think that was Moore. Maybe that was Giancarlo. Giancarlo's gonna get caught by Logan Gehrig on the right corner.
Dylan Cruz
with all hands catch.
And yet? Oh, it was a trailer.
Taken up by Moore. Yeah, there's a trailer, so it's a catching out for Cruz. Andrew Kim is gonna get a chance to play. After the dust settles, Ben, that was... Oh my goodness, we've got ourselves a 2v2.
It was like a roster shift. Kelly on that right, fresh arm. He gets a second ball.
I think from here on the side of Outsiders, we'll start to see more of their roster get rotated in. Hoping to see Bo Tillman on the court. The one, the only, Bo Tilley. Ooh, Kelly with a beautiful shot will get more, and Andrew Kim finds himself in a 1v2. I'm excited to see what this boy can do.
Ooh, that ball rolling, maybe not well coordinated and frustrating. That's a tough ball retriever moment right there.
Yeah, Martinez, though, and Kelly taking advantage of that situation will once again push the lead even further away from Shred. It's now 12-3. And speaking of Bo Tillman, Bo Tilley has stepped on the court, number one. He'll be receiving the opening rush.
On the go. Woo, getting nice and low.
Gets under the response from Simos. Oh yeah, we've got Hebert.
Which you'd think would be a Canadian with the Hebert on it.
Oh, if this was cloth, that's a catch.
Yeah. That would be a fun modification of foam rules. Oh, wow.
Oh, man, bring a little bit of that chaos from cloth to foam. Please do. I tend to be a bit of a cloth head myself, so.
Rotation on the team. Bear wants a different angle.
Triple onto Simos is going to connect. Outsiders now just in a dominant position. Playing some good dodgeball. Millward blocks into Barbeau.
They took out the center here. Good opportunity for Shred to get a point on the board.
Absolutely. They're still fighting.
Blocking Millward. Quiet in the action. Send on their key target.
All right, you've got your votes in. Hashimoto currently in the lead.
1-2 punch, a catch.
Number
And
15.
AK-15.
Andrew Kim. Catching a kill to win that game for Shred. Giving them their 4th point of this match. But it is Hashimoto, I think, right now in the lead for that player impact of the match. I mean, the boy does it all. He dodges, he pressures, he gets hits, he finds catches. I mean, he was in a 1v5, makes 2 catches, brings it all the way back. Beautiful work from the captain of Outsiders.
Showed on the opening rush. He gets targeted, stays alive.
4 balls on the side of Outsiders.
Guns a-blazing right now.
My God, an absolute firing squad out of the boys in blue.
1 out for Outsiders, I believe 2, if not 3 for Shred. They're down to 3.
Yeah, it was Simos, Kim, and Cruz that get taken out. Bo Tillman's going to get taken out on that cross-court response from Shred. We've got Giancarlo Consol, Quan Moore, and Cody Trujillo. My goodness, that was a beautiful dodge from number 45. However, Kim Nguyen with a little bit better placement will get the hit.
5, 4.
It's going to be 3 towards Moore.
We had great footwork and balance. I mean, you're lucky he had an invisible chair to hold him there.
Just sat down.
I don't mind a trade situation, but it didn't work out for Hubert. Oh, it did. Okay. Yeah.
Hubert is going to take out Consol. Consol getting a hit. It's going to be Moore in a 3v1.
Millward playing like he's just fresh first match energy.
I mean, he's been going full tilt all weekend, and he hasn't stopped. His stamina is unmatched.
It's like he was holding it like, did you see that ball? Just the nastiness factor from Shota.
Barbeau taking a play out of Derek Johnson's book with that throw.
And it would be a dodgeball OG.
Derek Johnson?
Absolutely.
Have you seen his drop shot with a foam ball? Obviously, he's not here this weekend, but have you seen his drop shot with a foam ball?
It was probably like when you earlier mentioned lefty, USA Dodgeball.
Isidro Perez.
Those two like defined dodgeball at the highest level in the early days for me. Is like the best right arm, the best left arm. And then it was like, wait, I didn't know a dodgeball could do those things.
Yeah. They're showing us new things, new types of physics.
Like there's like for those watching like and they've never held a foam ball, there's like no seams the way there is on a baseball.
And Outsiders is just hitting, absolutely not missing a shot, and I think that's kind of just been the story.
And time is expiring, and there will not be a catch to end this match.
No, it'll just be 2 hits, one onto Barbeau, one onto Kelly. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to crown our Thing champions for the Open Division. It is Outsiders taking the gold here at the 5th annual of the Thing. This is their 4th appearance and their 4th gold medal in the finals match. If you want to talk about a team that has legacy, you want to talk about a team that is a dynasty, Outsiders is that team.
Incredible. They are back.
Oh, it's beautiful to see them playing so well. But I do want to talk about Shred. Obviously, big point differential when we got to the end of that match. But Shred was in each and every one of those games. A lot of them came down to 2v2s, came down to 1v2s. And I really just feel like a lot of the scenarios was they'd go for trades with some of the players from Outsiders, and Outsiders is getting the hit and then being able to dodge the ensuing throw or the pre-counter from Shred. And it's really those few player differences that make the change. We're going down live to the court with Nick Danchenko.
What's up, guys? I'm Nicholas Danchenko, court Well, I was going to say courtside. On the court with our men's final MVP, Elijah Hashimoto. Insane game. You're facing off against the biggest rival to your team, and in the biggest match in the United States there is. You know, what's your mentality going into this game? You know this team. You know they built a super team, and you know that they're looking to take a title off of you.
Honestly, they did build a super team, and a lot of their guys are really good, but I have all the faith in my team, and when we execute, there's not a team on the planet that can beat us. I'm so proud of the boys. We had a really rough yesterday, and we managed to clean it up and get it together today, so I'm just so proud of everybody. It was a team effort. I don't even feel like I got MVP. I literally feel like everyone on our team destroyed it, so I'm just super happy right now.
You know, I would say the same thing. Insanely one-sided final, and it's not one person. It was the entire team just firing on all cylinders. And, you know, what do you think is the key going from a day one that was definitely not what we're used to seeing from outsiders to a day two where you guys just slap everybody? We saw it at the last thing where you guys maybe gassed out after beating Mavericks in the quarterfinal and going up and losing to the eventual champions, Hex. And, you know, obviously there were some changes made between that tournament and today. What do you think teams need to look at to be able to bounce back like that?
Yeah, great point. Last year we had 2 great matches, and I think that we went into the third match thinking about the success that we had, when in reality, when you get in the bracket, just because you win a game, now guess what? That doesn't mean anything. You have to go into the next match thinking that there's going to be another fight, and I think that was a big problem last year, and we really talked about it as a group. We knew that after last year, after winning 2 games, we had to come out strong again in the third, and then in the fourth. Nothing you do matters until you actually win the tournament, and that was the big mindset change that we made this year.
Well, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on gold. And we have the women's final coming up on this court in just a couple minutes. So you guys at home, stick around. We got one more game left here at the Thing 2026. Stick around for more dodgeball action here on Dodgeball.live.